Hi, and welcome to my first annual What I Got for Christmas. It is currently what I have just found out. It is Christmas Gooch time, and if you've not heard what that is, it is basically, according to Urban Dictionary, the strange few days between Christmas Day and New Year's. So that's where we're at just now. This is my favourite time of year to watch videos of what everyone else got for Christmas because I am so nosy. So I thought it was about time that I shared what I got for Christmas because I've always wanted to make one of these. If you do celebrate Christmas, I hope you had a really lovely time with friends, family, loved ones. I know it can be a really difficult period for some people. I know this year was especially hard for us, having one less seat filled around the table. And with that being said, I think it goes without saying that Christmas is not all about the gifts. That's obviously like a little added bonus, and even to receive one gift is amazing. So if watching people share their gifts with you is not your thing, you can click off, it's all good. But if you are curious, I will say this is a very realistic version. So let's get into it. Starting off with probably my biggest present in size. I don't even know if it's going to fit in the frame. My mum asked me what I wanted for Christmas this year, and I don't usually have a big answer for that. I don't usually need anything, or if I would like something, it's usually pretty small. But this time around, I came up with what I think is a genius idea, and that is bedding. I got Premier Inn pillows and a duvet because every single time I sleep at a Premier Inn, I have the best night's sleep, and the duvet and pillows that are currently on my bed, I may as well be sleeping with toilet paper. They're that thin, and I like a cozy night's sleep. So this just felt like the perfect... They're so big, they're really not gonna fit. It just felt like the perfect gift. So that's the pillows. Also, they came in the nicest little, like, compact packaging. You can just see me over it. So I am very much looking forward to getting that on my bed and having a good night's sleep. I might actually do that right after I finish filming. Also from my mum, in the same kind of realm, there's a common theme going on here. I like to be cozy, and a couple of weeks ago when I wasn't too well and I was down at home, I stole for a short period of time, just whilst I was down at my mum's, her heated blanket. So she got me my own one, which I am so happy about. I used to have one of those heated, another blanket, I guess, that goes on your bed, and each side could be controlled by like whoever's sleeping at whatever side. But this one, it is genuinely just a like a throw that you plug in, and you can set it on a timer. If it's the same one as my mum, I think it is. Set it on a timer for say an hour, and then after that it'll go off. And when I wasn't feeling well and I was really cold, it was a godsend to get into sleep. And I get cold all the time, and it's winter, and I'm in Scotland, so I'm sure I will get lots of use out of this. Those two I think were actually from both my mum and Scott, who is my stepdad. Before Christmas, my mum also gave me some money. I think she likes to keep things even with me and my sister. So when she had bought my sister stuff, she said, here you go, keep it even. So I took it upon myself to order yet another artwork. And if you've seen my last video on YouTube, you'll know who the artist is. But if you haven't, this is an artist called AF Art or AF Illustrations. I'll put her name here or down below, probably down below. And her art is unbelievably good. I would love to own an original one day, but for now, we're just getting a print. And it's pretty on theme because I do want it to go in my bedroom, I think, because behind my bed, the wall is pretty bare. And I like to have artwork up, and I've just ripped everything off my walls. As you can see, there's nothing. Again, I think this might be too big to show. However, I will give it a go. I got the extra large, if you can't tell, hence why it is really not fitting. It's like 70 by 90 centimeters, so it really is rather large. I always think with a good piece of art, if you get it too small, you just don't really see the detail. So getting it bigger, one, will just fill the wall a bit more, but two, also helps you just see all of that detail and really just admire the artwork for what it is. So I'm very excited to get this up on my wall, and I am obsessed with the colorway as well. It feels so cozy, the kind of light pink, yellow and red. Not something I'd usually go for, but I just fell in love with this piece to the point where I'd actually ordered another piece of artwork beforehand from her and then ordered this one right after because I loved it so much. I should also say that the artist behind this is actually in Estonia, and their shipping is so quick. A few more pieces from my mum and Scott. They got me a little frame. 2026 is really going to be the year for decorating and making this flat feel like a home. And I am obsessed with all things chrome, and I have been for so long. So this little frame is going to be perfect. I just need to decide what's going to fill it. And possibly my favorite thing, if I had to choose, I have been absolutely rinsed by my whole family. My whole extended family, actually, for that matter, for this present. But I have wanted one for so long. And if you know, you know. This is a Gustav Westman cup. I think it's called the Chunky Cup. And it's essentially just a little, is it gonna focus? A little flat white cup. And I got it in the brown. And then it comes with the chunky saucer. And it is ceramic, so it's really good quality. He is such a cool artist. I would love more of his pieces. Specifically, some more chunky cups, a few of the chunky plates, and I am obsessed, even though it's out of stock, with the chrome spiral holder. It looks like it would be really good for holding vinyl, and I cannot wait to drink my little morning coffee out of this and feel really chic and bougie, although I am very scared to break it. I'm gonna put it down now. From my sister, she got me 2 gifts this year, one of which is this little headscarf, I think you could call it, from ASOS. It's like a kind of brownie, but almost like a reddy brownie. It doesn't really show up the same on camera as it does in real life. Furry kind of head accessory. I've not quite figured out how to wear it, and I was told by my family that it does kind of look like a beard. But it is meant to go. I need to play around with it and tie it up, maybe if I had some hair dangling down. But also I feel like it could be quite cool to just tie around like a little triangle scarf, because I do wear those all the time and I don't have one in this colour. Maybe just not with this outfit, but that's fine. I will get creative and see how I can style this, so looking forward to that. And she also got me another thing that I can wear, which is this skinny scarf by Scarlet Knitwear. So I actually came across this brand maybe a month or 2 ago, really recently, and I fell in love because I've really been obsessed with the skinny scarf aesthetic at the moment. I think it's so freaking cool. And when I found the brand, I actually picked this up in a different colorway. I got the pink and the black one, so it's like mirrored on each side, just the same as this. And when I went to find the pink and black one online that I had purchased, I came across the blue and the brown, and I just think it's so cool to add a pop of color, again, not with this outfit, to any outfit. Like, how cool is that? It's also made from 100% lamb's wool and is made in Scotland. So even though it is skinny, it will keep you warm, and I just love that it's a Scottish brand. So yeah, that's a really cool one. I'll need to link them down below. But 100% lamb's wool, made in Scotland, Scarlet Knitwear. My boyfriend actually got me a few really lovely bits. He knows me too well because the first gift was actually a voucher to go and do a paint and sip. I don't think I can show you this because it does have the redeem code on it and I have not booked in yet. But you basically go get some drinks from the bar, and I think a teacher takes you through a painting which sounds so much fun, and he's going to come with me, so we're going to go and do some painting and drinking and see what we can make, and hopefully it'll be good. If you've not gathered by now, I love anything arty. I do graphic design for a living. All of the subjects back in the day of school I chose were artistic or creative, so this is right up my street. Every single year for Christmas and my birthday, he gets me my favourite sweets, which are jelly tots. So I was very happy to open this. And not because there was just jelly tots in it. There was 2 other packets, one of which has already been opened, so I don't have it here. But they were the jelly tots tangy, which are new, as well as these new ones, which are squishables. Very excited to try these. I'm just jelly tot obsessed. I just think they're some of the best sweets. Although I will say, did you know that in this packet, 1 serving is only 7 sweets? That feels absolutely insane to me, and you better bet I'm not having 7 sweets at a time. Like, that is one handful getting cooped into the mouth. He also got me this really special recipe book. I don't see myself as the best cook or baker, but it is one of my goals for next year is to cook more. So when I opened it, I just thought it was perfect because I can write down all of my favorite recipes. And it's really lovely because you can actually add a photo in, and it's got room for how many it serves, the name, difficulty, what I review it out of 5, which is hilarious. All of the dietary, how long it takes to prepare, cook, and the cooking temperature, as well as your standard ingredients and preparation. And it just comes in this lovely material bound book. The last gift he got me was a very timely gift, and that was a little tin of Vaseline, because my lips have been causing me a great deal of bother recently, and Joe has been at the other end of listening to all of my moans. Oh, I've already taken 2 out. He got me a little Vaseline with the standard, the rosy lips, and the aloe vera one, which I actually can't use, so I did give that to my mum, or maybe Joe. Someone took it. Oh, I just found the little rosy one. I think the last gifts were from Joe's mum and dad, and they got me a little bag with a few little goodies in it, one of which was this cute little pouch from Caroline Gardner, and it's got a sleep mask in it, which is very adorable, a little pink sleep mask. And then a little candy cane hand cream, which will be nice for this time of year, and a little star ceramic ornament. They did also get us a very special gift for both Joe and myself, where we can go and get lunch and have a swim at the Creef Hydro in Peebles, which should be very lovely. They know we like a little kind of spa treat for ourselves, so a very lovely gift, and another one we'll need to book in for. And that was everything I got this year. I feel very lucky that I got everything that I did. And yeah, I want to know what everyone else got down below. I started a little cinnamon roll before I started filming this, and I have been saving the last little center nugget of it till the end as a treat. And I'm going to go and scoff this and put all of my presents away, and maybe even put the new bedding on, which is a task in itself because I did just change the bedding right before I left, and I'm just back, so it's only been slept in once, but I might still do it anyway just so I can have a really extra special sleep tonight. And if you want to follow along with some of the flat updates where I'm going to be decorating throughout the year and doing other little bits and bobs, then hit the subscribe button. That would be so lovely. And I hope everyone has a lovely New Year's when it comes. I have one more video coming this year, and then we're going to start 2026 off with a bang. That sounds so crazy to say. I can't believe we've made it through 2025. What a blooming year it has been. Okay,